Hello and welcome to another How to Draw Stuff with me, Calvin Innes. So in the previous video I showed you how to draw one of the elements you need for drawing cartoon expressions, and that was the eyes. The other thing you're going to need to know how to draw is the mouth. So when it comes to drawing cartoons, the only two parts of the face that really show your expressions are the eyes and the mouth. Mouths are just as easy as the eyes. There are only 6 different types of mouths you need to learn how to draw to start coming up with your characters. So first off, start off nice and easy. I'm going to go for a happy mouth. So a little curve upwards. And remember that little line underneath. So if you look at your bottom lip, it kind of sticks out from your face. It's a little bit like a shelf. So there's a little bit of shadow underneath there. So whenever you're drawing your cartoon mouths, adding that little line underneath will just make your mouth feel a little bit more 3D. And again, it'll bring your characters to life just a little bit. Now, if you want to do a sad mouth, it's just the other way around. It's curve pointing downwards. Again, put that little line on, and that's the shadow underneath the lip. If you want to do a happy mouth, but a really happy mouth, we start off with our regular happy mouth. Then we make it nice and wide, little line underneath. And then this is the bit where a lot of people mess up their drawings. It's quite easy to make your character look quite scary and nasty at this point by putting in the teeth. So if you put all the teeth in here, and all of a sudden your character is going to look a little bit weird. So we don't want to do that. We want our character to stay looking nice and friendly. So you start off with your mouth, make it nice and wide, little line underneath, and then there's a little cheat. So if each side of the mouth you draw a little triangle of black. There we go. And then you just join them up. You've got your big cheesy grin. Because you're so used to seeing teeth in people's mouths, your eyes just sort of fill in the rest of the detail for you. So you don't need to draw in every single tooth. Next mouth we're going to do, nice and easy, an egg shape with an M in the bottom, little line underneath, and you've got your shouting mouth. This will also work for a surprise mouth. If you want your character to shout louder, you just make it bigger. If you want your character to whistle, make it a little bit smaller. But it's exactly the same mouth. Another type of mouth you might need is an angry mouth. So for an angry mouth, you want to start off with a peanut shell. So a peanut shell is that kind of shape. Once you've got that shape, put your teeth in. And remember your little line underneath. Now, if your mouth isn't exactly the same shape as that, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. So you might be kind of drawing your mouth all over the place, get knocked, and that's not quite like a peanut shell. But the thing is, some bits of it are really nice and wide, some bits close together. And that's the most important thing. So now, when you put your teeth in, you put a little line underneath, it still works for an angry, snarling, nasty mouth. And the next mouth you might need is a confused mouth. So a confused mouth, easiest way to remember how to do it is your character doesn't know if they're happy or sad. So you have one side happy, one side sad. Little line underneath, and your mouth is confused. Now, just the same as with the eyes, it's all about exaggerating things and adding extra bits and pieces to them. So with any of these, you can start by adding little teeth, and you've got a vampire's mouth. You can add upturned teeth, and all of a sudden you've got an ogre. If you want your characters to be really, really happy, make it more curved. If you want them to just be a little bit happy, you just make it a little bit curved. So once you've got those 6 mouths down, you can start experimenting. Add extra bits and pieces on, try exaggerating them, try lessening them a little bit, make the mouths a little bit smaller, make them a bit bigger. But from those 6 mouths, combined with the 6 eyes that I showed you earlier on, you can draw pretty much any expression you like. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can put these eyes and mouths together in different ways.